NBC 15 News at 11 starts now.
I feel free again, free to live and free to be here for my baby.
Now at 11, the Dane County DA says a Madison woman is off the hook for killing her boyfriend for now.
Plus, the state assembly takes up a proposal that would slash funding for Planned Parenthood.
And Pope Francis was at the Capitol this morning addressing Congress. More on his historic message in just a minute. Hello and good morning. I'm Christine Belport.
And I'm Ashley Matthews. Another day of beautiful weather, and we're hoping to close out the work week this way, right?
Yeah, meteorologist Brian Dukes, it's up to you now to make it happen.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. Sounding like a broken record. My job has been pretty easy lately with all of the nice weather, and today will be no exception. Outside of a few clouds here and there, not a whole lot to worry about. Sunshine and mild temperatures are already pushing those temperatures into the upper 60s and low 70s. We're at 69 in Madison. It's 70 in both Mineral Point and Monroe, and 72 at this hour down in Janesville as winds remain out of the south and a southeasterly direction. And of course, that's always an indication of some warm weather moving in. Not quite as warm as yesterday, where we hit 80 degrees. We'll be into the middle and upper 70s by the end of the day, but it carries into the weekend. I'll have more on that coming up in a few minutes. Christine?
Thank you, Brian. New information now where the Dane County DA said he is not ready to charge a Madison woman with murder. 25-year-old Sierra Finkley allegedly stabbed her boyfriend Terrence Woods last month after police say he tried to run her over with a car. Today, Dane County DA attorney Ismail Ozan said new information has surfaced and Finkley's bail has ended. No word yet on exactly what that new information is. Madison police say Woods had a history, though, of domestic abuse. He pleaded guilty to misdemeanor battery for punching her last year. Now, we did catch up with Finkley about an hour after she was in court. She and her mother say they are hopeful after today's announcement and are thankful that she will be able to be home with her daughter.
They knew my heart. That's it. And everybody came out to show that we know her heart and she don't deserve this. I know my heart. She's a hero. I know my heart. I thank y'all. Thank y'all for the support. I really do.
Now, before Finkley arrived in court this morning, this was the scene outside the courthouse.
Shame! Everybody say shame! Shame! Everybody say shame! Shame!
Well, about 24 people gathered in front there to support Finkley. They say she should not be charged, standing by Finkley's words that she acted in self-defense. They said Finkley is being victimized because she is black. They say they believe black women are treated more harshly by the state when they defend themselves. Looks like that turned out not to be the case, at least this morning. Now, the fate of the man accused of killing a 5-year-old boy in Sun Prairie is now in the hands of the jury. 25-year-old Dakota Black pleaded not guilty to killing his girlfriend's son, Braden Turnbull, 2 years ago. The boy's death was ruled a homicide from a brain injury caused by child abuse.
Happening today, our state assembly will vote on a bill that would eliminate federal funding for Planned Parenthood. The bill takes away more than $3 million. Planned Parenthood says the money pays for birth control services, counseling, and STD screening and treatment. They say more than 50,000 people will be affected. Republican sponsors say they shouldn't grant federal money due to allegations the organization sold fetal body parts in other states. Thousands of people crowded the National Mall today to see Pope Francis after he gave an historic speech before Congress. NBC's Tracy Potts has been there all day. She's outside the Capitol with a recap and a look ahead.
After greeting excited children outside his embassy with a sea of followers waiting at the Capitol, Pope Francis arrived, met with lawmakers, then delivered a simple message to Congress: get along.
We must move forward together as one in a renewed spirit of fraternity and solidarity.
He mentioned Dr. Martin Luther King and got the first of several standing ovations.
The dream continues to inspire us all.
This much-anticipated message, the first ever by a pope, condemned religious extremists and the death penalty, urged compassion for immigrants, and took a hard line on protecting human life.
The Golden Rule also reminds us of our responsibility to protect and defend human life at every stage of its development.
He called for equality, an end to weapons of war, and courageous action on climate change.
I'm convinced that we can make a difference. I'm sure.
After the speech, the Pope came outside and addressed thousands who'd been waiting on the National Mall.
Thank you very much, and God bless America.
Tracy Potts, NBC News at the U.S. Capitol.
In other national news, 2 people are injured and several people are without a home after a townhouse exploded in Maryland. The explosion was captured on a cell phone last night. One person was taken to the hospital for burn and blast injuries. The other suffered from smoke inhalation. And several residents have been displaced after the structures were deemed not livable. County fire officials have not said what caused that explosion.
Unbelievable story here now. More than 700 people were killed in a stampede outside the Muslim holy city of Mecca today during the annual Hajj pilgrimage. NBC's Chris Clackham has more.
Saudi authorities say this is the worst disaster to strike the annual Hajj pilgrimage in 25 years. Hundreds died and more than 800 pilgrims were injured in the stampede in Mina, a few miles east of Mecca. According to the Saudi Civil Defense Agency, the stampede was caused when 2 large groups of pilgrims arrived together at a crossroads on their way to perform the stoning the devil ritual.
They began pushing each other, and they pushed people to the ground. I was about to die.
The accident comes only 2 weeks after a crane accident at Mecca killed another 100 people. The Hajj pilgrimage, which is the world's largest annual gathering, has been the scene of deadly disasters in the past. But their frequency has been greatly reduced in recent years as the government spent billions of dollars upgrading and expanding the Hajj infrastructure and crowd control technology. An estimated 2 million people are taking part in this year's Hajj pilgrimage, which began Tuesday. Chris Clackham, NBC News.